My name is Lil Keisha. I'm a female artist from the west side of Chicago. Backstage. I only wanted loyalty. Is that too much to ask? A lot of people only see me on social media or through my music, so they think that I'm a certain type of way because of the way I rap or how I project myself. Everybody got a story to tell, and a lot of the times, people's stories relate. I'm swimming in this money and they only wanna drown me. You looking for the real, then you found me. You looking for the real, then you found me. I keep a couple real hitters around me. No life jacket, the life ratchets around me, okay? For the record, I won't never fold. I know some places I ain't been that I ain't trying to go. RBM is real bitch motivation. I got the term from Young Jeezy, thug motivation. When Jeezy came out, I felt like since I was doing music too, there wasn't really a female in the game that was like representing me as far as females go. RBM 101, it came about, I was talking to this guy, I was with this guy, and he heard a few of my old songs that I was just playing around with, and he wanted me to get back into my music. So I started playing around with it. I wasn't really in the studio whole scene and stuff like that. I used to just write my music, and I wrote the whole little mixtape and went in the studio and tried to record it all in like one day. The shit was funny as hell because I didn't know nothing about recording in no studio or like getting my thoughts together and how I wanted to project it. I was just in that bitch rapping. So like when I listen to like my real bitch motivation, the outro, you know what I'm saying? When I listen to that song, I just know I wanted to have all my females on there represented. I had everybody call in on the phone, leave like what's your definition of a real bitch? What's your definition of how you supposed to handle your shit as a real bitch? You know what I'm saying? I was just putting shit together.
A real bitch, the beautiful individual that creates hate. She on top of the game, she boss the bitch. She don't fuck with big hoes, only fuck with the women. Get her shit together.
And I had got a photo shoot for the cover. I got this white jacket. And I'm like, I'm gonna kill him with this shit. I had put Missy, Trina, the Brat. I had put them all on the jacket and went and took a picture in front of like this little chalkboard. And I was like, yeah, this is gonna be the shit. This shit was crazy as hell. But like that like started everything, like, cause I always like show homage and represented it for the females that's been doing their thing. I ain't never come in and like start hating on people, cause I feel like I said, we just all about uplifting each other. I had got 100 CDs printed, and I charged $3 for them. I sold all my CDs and I made $380. That's when I said, oh yeah, it's on. I said, oh yeah, it's on. Once I did that, like I didn't feel like nobody could stop me. You know what I'm saying? Cause I did something. I made my own product and I sold it, and it wasn't drugs. So I felt like I did something good, and from there, I was like, I'm finna get it on. We finna go crazy. Shout out to all the people that were featured on that mixtape. It's on SoundCloud. It's available on SoundCloud. Shout out Big Business, Young Swisher. All these are my people from Indianapolis. Young Swisher, Young Deverett. Shout out Young Philly. He kind of co-hosted the mixtape. He got on me and talked his shit on a couple of songs. And also had a feature with my homeboy named Mike. I want to say rest in peace to him, because that was a tragedy. He died of AIDS. So, you know, everybody make sure y'all go get tested and, you know, get that cured and stay protected, you know. RBM 102, the dedication. I had broke up with my guy that I was with, and I was going through this thing. If you ever been in love and been in a relationship, you know the thing I'm talking about, heartbreak, you know. So I had ended up leaving Indianapolis, and I moved to St. Louis. And I was out there with my mom, and I had met this guy, KP. Shout out KP. He the engineer at Jupiter Studios in St. Louis. He recorded the whole project. It started off as like me basically just writing my feelings. I was doing a whole bunch of like R&B joints. I did the Tink, Treat Me Like Somebody. I did Keisha Cole, Trust and Believe. I just did a whole bunch of love songs, but because I called it the dedication because like I was really in my feelings and I was expressing to him how I felt about the relationship. I even spoke upon me having an abortion, and I had never really told nobody about it. Only person that knew was him and my oldest sister, and so that was like a pretty tough time, but that's when I learned like the business side of everything. I had gotten to with this lady named Judy Jones. She from Ohio. And she put me in tune with like making sure I get my business part of everything. I had did this song called No Beyonce. That's what got me going with everything. I had got my BMI, she did my business together. I got my BMI together, and I got my TuneCore together, my distribution. So I was able to put my No Beyonce on there, and she did like this big email blast. She was in tune with a lot of people, with the core DJs and DJs from all over. She did this email blast, and it had my song playing in Dallas, New York, of course Chicago, Atlanta. It was just like everywhere. So at that time, like I said, I just started doing music. So for me to get my song start playing in rotation in all these states, like I felt like, okay, now it's time to really do it. So I had got some CDs printed, of course. This time I didn't get 100. I got, I think the first set I got like 500 CDs printed. But I knew my idea wasn't to sell 500 CDs. I wanted to be able to give some away, because I feel like I can't sell all these CDs, but that's when I was like already underestimating myself, because I ended up selling those 500 CDs for $5 a piece and ordered another set. That's when I knew it was on, because I'm like, I could really make money off my music. When I first did my first show in Chicago, I was living in St. Louis. I did my first show in Chicago. I had got all these Team Lil Keisha shirts made, and I gave them to everybody, but they wanted to buy them. And I had like 50 people at this show, and it was like this this contest. And I ended up winning. But like all the people that was there was like trying to take pictures with me, like I was like a real celebrity, you know what I'm saying? They was trying to take pictures with me. They got my social media, and to this day they still keep up with me and like check up on me and ask what like see about my music and hearing new music, all the videos and all that stuff. And when I felt like, once I seen that, it was just like an adrenaline rush. Like I didn't take it to the head, because like even in school, like I was popular, and like I was the funny kid and the short one that always was getting to it, or with the teachers and making people laugh. So like as far as the attention, that didn't really matter to me. But when I seen like people like dang, when you said this and that line, that really got to me. I really felt that, you know what I'm saying? Or when I perform and people know my words, or they'll quote them on Facebook or Instagram as comments and stuff, like they really like, dang. You know what I'm saying? That I be like, I real life got fans, you know, because it went from those 100 CDs to those 10,000 views, or me getting 50 shirts made and I'm selling all of them. Me getting 300 lighters printed and I'm selling all of them from supporters. You know, these not just my family and friends that's doing it. I got like real supporters that's calling me. I had a guy chase me down the other day. In Chicago, you shouldn't do what he did. Because like he really chased me down, and I was like, you know, what's going on? And he was like, when you dropping some more music? I need some more music from you, Lil Keisha. And I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. It's coming soon, but you know, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's, you know, stop the violence, but at the end of the day, you can't do that type of stuff that he did. But it's all love, because he did it, you know, because he support me and fuck with what I got going on. So I appreciated that, but still at the same time, you got your PCQ. you definitely gotta be on your P's and Q's though. But it's a humbling feeling though, to know what you're doing is affecting other people in a positive way. Lost files. Okay, now I was in St. Louis and I moved to Chicago. I was born and raised in Chicago, but as you know, Indianapolis, St. Louis, then Chicago. So that's how I have the important fans from those different states. Get to Chicago. I linked up with this lady named Darcy. Shout out to Darcy, because she was my first manager. My first manager and last manager, but in a good way though, because she taught me the ins and outs about getting shows and representing yourself as an actual artist and not just a rapper. You know, what you say and how you carry yourself goes hand in hand of you being an artist, because you can't be out here representing something and then trying to do be a whole different way, you know what I'm saying? So how you present yourself and how you brand yourself goes into play as well as being an artist. So that's why I got into the branding. Nowadays, if you think about it, like, nobody wants to pay for features nowadays because they feel like you rap, I rap, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't look at it like that, because I looked at it as a stepping stone to learning the business more as an artist, from the artist side. So when he sent me over the emails, you know, I went through, and not word for word, but I took that email as a stepping stone and basically copied it and put my name where his name was at. And I said, once I get to this level, this is what I'm going to use to show people, and this is what I'm going to charge this amount, but I'm going to send this out so they can know that I'm all about business. You know what I'm saying? It's not just, oh, I'm going to charge this, you need to pay me $600, because, you know, I need documentation, I need proof of what's going on, and I need it on papers, so when we do this business, you know that it's business and it's nothing personal. So I learned from him from doing that feature. Shout out P Plus, because I was on his album, I was on his mixtape, and I put the joint on my mixtape as well. It's called For Show, and we recorded it at K Grand Studio. I think that's over east. Is Stony Island considered over east? Because we was out Stony Island. I don't want to get a man direct, you know, spot, but you know, we was over east with it. I think that's kind of considered over east, yeah. Stony Island over east. And he had the little joint with Katie Got Bands, and he kind of like, I had made sure I shouted out everybody in there. I shouted out Katie Got Bands, Streets, all the females that was popping from during that time. You know what I'm saying? So I always made sure that I show homage, like I said, show homage to the females that's doing their thing, because I represent real bitch motivation. You know, it's one for all, you know what I'm saying? And it's enough money for everybody to eat. If I got some, I'm gonna make sure you got some. But your thing ain't to make sure that once I give you some, you don't share it with the other person, you know what I'm saying? Because I could take you to what I say last week, I could take you to the ocean and give you the water. And motherfuckers so greedy nowadays, they'll drown you so they can have all the water. They won't even share the water with you. So that shit crazy right there. But nah, real bitch motivation, you know what I'm saying? It just represents unity, female unity. Even though I'm using the bitch word, and a lot of people don't want to be related to as the bitch, you know, the queen, of course. But I'm from the hood, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it all the way gutter. Like I said, I represent for the motherfuckers that come from where I come from, the streets. You know what I'm saying? Even though I class it up, you know, dress it up, make it real for them. I moved to Chicago. I had transferred my job out here. I moved to Chicago April 4th. And I got locked up May 12th. So I wasn't even a resident of Illinois for more than 30 days. I got locked up for having a gun. It was my gun, but I had registered to Indiana. And I was locked up for 3 days. I was locked up for 2 whole days before I could even contact somebody. So once they finally let me contact somebody, I had to call my mom and she bailed me out. But they put me on house arrest. I was on house arrest for 9 months. But I did 45 shows.
Ain't no fucking playing around on my house arrest. I ain't even get a chance. I'm sorry if I missed anybody before. I ain't like that. If they would let me out, I'd have been in this bitch, you feel me?
So, I see a lot of people that say, like, you know, the system could bring you down or do something. Everybody like, how was you doing all these shows on house arrest? Of course I'm not going to tell y'all I was doing these shows, you know what I'm saying? And they can't do nothing about it now because everything's gone out the way, so they can't bring them nothing. But I did 45 shows on house arrest. Shout out to Darcy, because she was getting me booked for shows. I was doing 2 shows a day sometimes. During them 9 months, I had the best time of my life. I know it might sound crazy, but I had the best time of my life on house arrest because I feel like I was like living on the edge. I didn't give a fuck, but I was still accomplishing what I need to do with my music too. So that was a pretty good thing though. With me and Darcy, we had got to a point where it was almost like it wasn't nothing she could do for me no more. You know what I'm saying? It was like she did everything that she could. So like we just had to like end. We ended on good terms. We still cool to this day. I just synced it not too long ago. But we ended up on good terms. It was just like, you know, as far as me getting all my business together and learning how to market and brand myself as an artist, I was molding myself from the rapper to the artist when I did Floss Files. And as a I would say a woman in general as well, because from being on house arrest and then trying to convert back over into my normal life, you know, that fuck with you mentally. And while I was on house arrest, I was damn near almost homeless too. So, and then once I got off house arrest, I was homeless. So I ended up moving to Atlanta with my friend out there. And that's how I was in Atlanta. A lot of people don't know because I carry myself with everybody call me when it's an issue. Nobody really know what I be having going on. That's why they're like, oh, you was homeless? How was you homeless? Because you live with somebody on house arrest in a 1-bedroom apartment. He moved. Where you supposed to go? So I was working 2 jobs, and some days, I mean, I could have went to a hotel and spent the money for the hotel, but I was smart about it. I had a car. I sleep in my car. I go to my cousin's house to take a shower and go back to work. I went to Atlanta and got back on my feet and ain't looked back since. Came back to Chicago, and that's when I dropped the Pride of Chucky.
I came with my crew, it's a whole lot of us, nigga. Fifth City, it's a whole.
I got a snap.
Hello? Yes.
This bitch,
Yes. She don't need no
them bitches
cosign. But y'all just know.
gave up her privileges.
Just know.
On the snap. I just put that.
So I'm back in the studio. We got Real Bitch Motivation 103. The real is back. I named it that because I feel like a lot of people is taking advantage of the fake shit. A lot of people is doing the old fake it till you make it, and a lot of fool shit is going on when it comes to the music industry or when it comes to life in general. So when I say the real is back, you know what I'm saying? I mean that. I'm calling people out on their bullshit. I'm not taking no bullshit as excuses. You not finna try to finesse me. No, none of that shit. I got shit to say. As far as females, y'all could be helping out, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could be doing something and way better than what y'all doing, and y'all ain't. You know, I started the female ciphers for the city to bring female unity, but then you got the females that feel some type of way towards me, and they starting groups against me. You know, you can't bite the hand that feeds you, as I would like to say. But, you know, it is what it is. A lot of people starting to get in their feelings. And with this music, like, ain't no feelings in this shit. It's business. So when I say the real is back, that's what I mean. Like, shout out Meal Ticket. It's crazy because I met Meal Ticket 2016 at Dreezy concert. And I gave him my Lost Files mixtape. And he hit me like, you know, you gave me the tape. I ain't listened to it. But I went back and listened to it like 2 weeks later. And once I listened to it, all of a sudden you just got on my radar. I'm just seeing you video after video. Then you dropped the Brad and Chucky. I see the Brad and Chucky everywhere. He was like, we gotta work. And I felt humbled about that. I didn't take it in like, oh, now you trying to work and no shit like that. No, I didn't do none of that. I just felt humble enough because I felt like I worked for that. You know what I'm saying? I worked to get a name for myself, for people to start paying attention to who Lil Keisha is. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, with this documentary, a lot of people don't know I've been doing this shit. A lot of people give me, oh, well, you still new at I am a new artist, but I've been doing this shit. I've tailored myself into the artist I am today. You know, when people come up to me and say, oh, you be rapping and stuff like that. When people, oh, I'm waiting for that new tape to drop. When you drop some new music, you know, I've earned that. You know, so a lot of people be like, you ain't been doing what, you never let nobody tell you what you ain't been doing. Because they don't know, they don't walk in your shoes. I wear a size 3.5. You can't fit my shoe. You will never be able to fit my shoe. So you don't know what I've been through to get where I am right now. You know, I didn't just start this. I got music on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Tidal, YouTube, you know, Spinrilla, Spotify, everything you can think about. My music, Dat Pip. I'm everywhere, live mixtapes, everywhere you can think of, you know what I'm saying? So before you try to like discredit somebody from what they got going on, you know, look in the mirror at yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. That's you should be your only competition. With this mixtape, it's rap back, and I brung it in a good way. I brung it in a fun way. You know, I'm bar after bar on every song. But I did it in a fun way and played around with it. A lot of people, they get scared when you start rapping, when you rap, because everybody want to play and do these dance songs and all this stuff. But when it's time to rap, a lot of mouths get closed. A lot of mouths get closed and a lot of people start bagging back. I had to bag up from a lot of people. Had to cut certain people off. Everybody not good for you. And I realized that because you got vibes, you know, I'm around this person all day, bad shit just steady happening to me. You're not motivating me. I feel like I give out the motivation to everybody. If I turn around in my circle and can't get motivation from none of y'all, I do not need to be around y'all. So a lot of people felt some type of way when I bagged the fuck up. And it wasn't for them. And I didn't feel any type of way towards nobody. I felt some type of way towards myself. Because I couldn't find motivation within myself. Or within the environment that I'm in. So let me bag up from everybody. And focus on me as one. Being female in the music industry is very hard. Being an attractive female in the music industry is extremely fucking hard. So you get these males that wanna fuck with you, and then you get these males that wanna fuck with you to fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to just like really move different when it comes to certain situations. And then a lot of niggas have these egos in their head. If you don't fuck with them, now, it's don't fuck with her, or no, don't, you know what I'm saying? Now everybody got something to say, you know, and that's bullshit to me. Then you got the females. If I don't want to kick it with you or do a song with you, don't fuck with her, or she, you know what I'm saying? It's out. You can't please everybody. So I just got to the point where I said, you know, fuck everybody. It's all about me. My 2019 resolution was to become a better me, better person in general, so that I can be a better artist. You know what I'm saying? So me becoming a better person, that becomes a better sister, a better daughter, a better friend to my actual friends. I'm always telling, well, no nobody call and check up on me, and I'm looking for check up and calls from people that don't matter to me. When in all actuality, my actual friends call and check up on me all the time, but I'm not paying attention to that because I'm too worried, focused on the negative. So I watched all the negative, and if it's not positive, you know, I cut family members out from the shit. And people always saying you acting antisocial and you don't fuck with nobody. It's because I fuck with myself. I fuck with myself more than I fuck with anybody, because if self not together, I'm gonna be a what they call them people, a turmoil motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Be evil and them bad vibes start to rub off on other people, and you will realize all negative shit happening to you. So I had to be a better me in order to be a better artist, and that's what I'm focused on this year. I got hella videos that's gonna drop. I learned to be a better artist by being a better person, because once I got me together, I was able to plan out and do everything and budget out what I need to do as far as an artist and have everything planned out. And with that going, that I'm more organized. That's what I would say, more organized now, because I got a whole folder and notes out this world with everything I need to do for this day. I'm planning and planning. A lot of artists mess up because they just do music and just drop shit. They don't have no type of idea or money for promotion or money for marketing, or how do they plan on branding themselves or how they plan on branding the music or they song or putting it to them. They just drop music and expect motherfuckers to fuck with them. That's not how this shit go. This shit is business. You have to learn how to market yourself, how to promote yourself. Dropping links in people inboxes or under comments and videos all day ain't gonna cut it. Ain't gonna cut it. You have to get out in these streets and do some fucking work and do some research and really figure this shit out. So when a lot of people be looking at me like, I don't fuck with her and all this, it's because you don't fuck with yourself, because I don't sugarcoat shit. And me and my sister stopped talking for years, because I don't want to sugarcoat what I have to say. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. I get that. But sometimes you need that. You know, no, hell no, fuck no, y'all need to stop tripping. Everybody not gonna dick ride you or kiss your ass, bro. That's what you gotta realize. Everybody want their ass kissed. Everybody think motherfucker owe them something. Don't nobody owe you shit. Motherfuckers better get out here and get to it, because I'm getting to it. And I already planned it out, you know what I'm saying? I'm mentally, emotionally, and I'm getting that physically, goddammit. I've been in the gym and I'm meal prepping myself so I can, get my health together as well. But as far as the music goes, I'm on a whole nother level when it comes to it, because you gotta have bread. This shit costs. This shit costs. I remember I was recording in the studio that back in 2014, it was $50 an hour. You motherfuckers is tripping about $30 an hour, you know what I'm saying? So, you gotta get that quality. And I'm able to say that each tape that you listen, if you go back and listen to 101, 102, Lost Files, my EP Bride of Chucky, you will see the elevation. You will see the increase in what is the word I'm looking for? You will see the growth, I should say. You will see the growth between, as far as the clarity, as far as my pitch with everything, as far as me promoting, as far as me marketing. Like with the Bride of Chucky, everybody knew about the Bride of Chucky, you know what I'm saying? Because I was able to put that out there and promote that and brand myself as that. So I would say a lot of people, you just have to, I would say consistency. Consistency is the main key to this, because everybody be saying, Joe, you be really working hard, you be really doing your thing. And you have to. You can't get comfortable with, oh yeah, they fucking with that. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do that. No, you gotta keep on going. You gotta keep smacking them across the head. Keep on letting them know that you're not stopping. You're not stopping. You gotta prep and plan yourself. You gotta plan and prep and execute. Don't be just talking about what you gonna do. You gotta actually do that shit. And when you do that shit the right way. Don't half-step it. Don't. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do it, put your all in. All it. So I tell motherfuckers, you can do it, put your back into it. Nah, for real though. But if you're gonna do something, the best way to do it is to plan, prep, and execute that shit. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. That's a lot of shit to say if you tongue-tied. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Got that shit. But yeah, Like, this shit real though. So the real is back. So I just want to let y'all know that. And yeah, they say, what did I say? They got next. I got now. They got next. I got now.
Go, 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 go. Now this a real nigga party. You cannot get in. Only the fam with me in my eyes.
Only motherfuckers who be front on Chicago is Chicago. So when I come out and I see people supporting our artists like this, I just get so excited. Like I said, it's not about me tonight. It's about my girl, Lil Keisha. And I'm so blessed to be part of her journey, y'all. And the support means everything. So just remember, I said it always. This shit right here, that's what's real. That's what's lit. I love you, little motherfucker. I love your little crazy ass. You just went nuts. I know you ain't even finished.
I ain't know what's in there. Hey, Monty, that's the one verse cut, okay?
All this shit is fake and full as hell. Jerry Springer shit, no hands.